We're live.
We are live with a 20-second delay. Welcome to the Jen and Gina Show. I'm Gina.
Whoop, whoop, and I am Jen.
Hey.
And today we're here popping on with a couple of things that are maybe some do's and don'ts of online networking.
What not to do when you are on a virtual call and what to do in order to get your point across and your message across.
Can you hear me? Gina, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello?
Can you just step back for just a moment from the camera?
Okay.
There you are. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Gina. How are you?
It is so good to be here. Look at that. Yes, we have a nice view, your beautiful teeth, your nostrils. This is wonderful. Your ceiling. This is
So
a boob shot. What not to do.
Hang on. So for realsies though, like what are the fun things that you have seen? Those are some of the things I saw this week. Also, people doing like weird stuff with this while you're talking.
Oh yeah.
Really distracting. Other things that I've seen is, Gina, go ahead and talk. Just talk about something amazing.
Let's talk about what we can do, how we can connect with others. Yes, you can absolutely have a dinner date. It might look a little different than what you're seeing here. Normally, we would both be sitting and eating and having some wine or whatever. And yeah, it would be like a mutual dinner date.
Yes. However, if you're on social media or you're on a networking group online and someone is speaking, it's exceptionally rude because everybody can still see you, by the way, if you turn your head and start mowing down without putting yourself on mute. Let's talk about mute.
Mute,
like if
yes.
if you're gonna be chewing on something or crunching on something or yelling at the kids in the back of the house, this is a great time to find your mute button.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. And you know what? If the kids are yelling in the back, do us a favor and mute yourself.
Absolutely. So a couple of fun facts that I have observed. I'm going to state for the record that my house is under construction. And so my entire closet is kind of on my daybed. But this is not where I do my lives, because imagine if I'm trying to conduct a really professional something or other, and you see that nice mess in the background.
I'm feeling anxious right now looking at that.
Right. But I have actually I've actually been on networking Zooms now where that was like the background. Or maybe it's your laundry, or maybe it's you walking around, and how distracting is it to see this?
So here we go. Etiquette around virtual calls, virtual conference, right? Let's be present. Let's engage. We can do this. We have an opportunity to connect and have some fun with it, right? We can have snacks and dinner and wine night and all sorts of things. We should both be mutually eating.
Right.
And not hearing the crunch of Jen's tortillas.
But you know, I found that if I demonstrated it, people might actually get it.
Yes, loud and clear. It is very clear.
I mean, did you get every unique crunch?
What not to do. I couldn't even hear myself think. I just heard the crunching and crunching. And it was like amplified in my ear.
And for the record, if you are in an online teleconference with a networking group or in a meeting with your staff, everyone else can hear you crunch. And what happens in a lot of the teleconferencing is it pops up the active speaker.
It does.
What that means is
see that highlight around my face.
Yes. What happens is the person speaking or presenting the material is not who's popping up on the screen. It's the person mowing down on the chips. And so that could be very disruptive to all the other viewers. So a couple of really quick tips Number one, if you're in a group setting, mute yourself, because
Please.
background noise is never good. Even if you're not doing chips and you're doing all the right things, only the active speaker should be unmuted.
Mm-hmm.
Thing number two is, if you are going to be on a phone, there is this amazing thing called a tripod that you can get from Amazon for like next to no money, and it holds your phone for you. Because holding your phone like this and having the constant shake, even if it's a little bit, can be very distracting to all the other viewers. So having it put on a stand, and if you don't have a stand that's formal, prop it up against your computer or something so that you're not out there holding it and we don't see like your shoulder jacked up or any of those things. Or not a good look. So, have your phone or your iPad or whatever supported, so you're not actually holding it, because when you're holding it over time, you get tired and you're wiggly and you might end up looking like this or like this or something else. So if you are trying to, if you're trying to be funny, that's great. Like too close, sweetie, too close. But those are some really quick tips. And for the record, if you have something that you would rather people not know about, maybe you have a substance, or maybe you have something going on in your house that you don't want everybody to know, close the door. Don't be in a place where everybody can see it, because people can see your backgrounds.
Mm-hmm. And what's hanging out on the table.
Yes. So if there's something that you don't want the whole world or whoever you're on live with to know, make sure you cover it up. And this goes for something that I know you've seen the memes. I know they've been out there. The social networking, the person who stands up and they're dressed from here up, but not below. And I did tease Gina. I told her I was this close from taking my pants off to illustrate this point, but that's not my
I suggested it wasn't the right thing.
I literally have seen that in the last 7 days.
Yeah.
Live, not on a meme. Not naked, but like boxer shorts are not a good look. You can't be professionally dressed from the top up and then go off scene, because we're going to see your rumpicus.
Well, here's the thing. They are a good look, just not here.
Yes, exactly. And so like all of these different methods of connecting have a video button where you can turn the video off. Please, for the love of goodness, if you're going to stand up and you're not fully dressed, hit that button and stop your video.
And part 2 of 2, right? Turn your video and microphone off if you're going to the bathroom.
Oh, yes.
Yes, because we don't want to see you and we don't want to hear you. So please do me a favor. Do Jen a favor, and do all of the other people who are listening and watching a favor, and turn off your video and microphone, please.
So I think that about sums it up. The perfect public service announcement for the day, the do's and don'ts of social media. No foreheads in the phone, no nostrils in the phone.
No armpits,
no wackiness
right?
in the phone.
Yeah.
If you're not dressed from the top down, turn your video off before you get up to go in the other room to talk to your kids or whatever it is you're doing. No going to the bathroom.
Surfaces. Make sure that it's tilted to a point where you can't see that I'm not wearing pants.
We'll never tell you if she is or
I'm not telling, but you can't see.
So hopefully this was helpful. I know that at some point in time I needed to learn these things too. I was the queen. I didn't do selfies, so I was the queen of having the video like down at the chest shot. We don't need chest shots. It's not cool.
Not here.
We don't.
Right. Not here. Like, there is a place for everything.
So while you are experiencing social distancing, the do's are definitely video conference, video chat, see people face to face, because it's really important for us as human beings. Connection is so important. Check on one another. Gina and I are on this live because we just had an hour-long connection before this, so that we can catch up and have that face to face, because we're not getting it in person. It's so important for us. But if you follow a couple of simple tips for etiquette, it'll go a long way for a long time, because some things just can't be unseen.
Oh no. It's like burn into your brain forever. So we hope you guys have a wonderful day. Drop a note in the comments. Let us know what you're doing to connect with people. Anything you've seen on social media or video conferencing.
Bonus points for a screenshot.
And if you create a meme and send it, more bonus points. Bring laughter back. We love this.
All right. Hope you all have an amazing, safe, and healthy rest of your day and week, and we'll see you soon.
For the Jen and Gina Show.
Bye.